I keep seeing everyone talking about this girl on TikTok who was fired from her $200,000 internship because of her office siren aesthetic outfit. I can't even believe those words are leaving my mouth, but it's honestly making me think of a situation from when I was back in college. I was giving this sort of business presentation for one of my business classes, and the professor, she made it very clear that we had to be dressing business casual, and we were going to lose points if our outfits were not business casual or in the dress code or corporate friendly. And this professor was a tough cookie, so I was a little bit worried about what I was wearing, but I didn't really have a lot of sort of like corporate clothes or business casual clothes, and I like had a feeling that my outfit was not going to be great, so I just ended up wearing a sweater, leggings, and boots. Leggings, leggings are probably not okay for the office, but my professor didn't say anything, so I guess my outfit was perfectly fine. But then the next group who went after us, one of the girls who was giving the presentation, she was wearing like a black puffer jacket because it's cold out, and I know you just walk to class and it's freezing, so she's wearing her puffer jacket during the presentation. And at the end of the presentation, my professor was like, I was waiting for you to remove the jacket because the jacket's not very professional. It looks like you are ready to walk out the door and you can't wait for this to be over. I was like, whoa, I did not get that impression at all. I don't think anybody else picked up on it either, but that's the thing I'm trying to say, is that it really opened my eyes to realizing how subjective like dress codes are. But my leggings were perfectly fine when I know now that that would not be okay in an office. So I think like what I'm trying to say is that I'm kind of understanding this girl's perspective. I'm understanding it because one person could find it inappropriate and the other could find it perfectly fine. I'm not exactly sure what she was wearing. I've heard it was a tube top, but I'm not entirely sure. I just feel like fashion is so subjective in dress codes and in the corporate world. And, some people are okay with shoulders showing. Some people are not okay with shoulders. It just depends on the office. And it also could vary between HR professional. One professional could think that that's not okay. Another person could feel a different way, especially if it's not written in like set in stone what the dress code is. If it's something that's just like a social thing, you're gonna have to make mistakes to learn what is acceptable and not acceptable to wear in the office. It's not written clearly, in your office manual or whatever, your work manual, then like, who's to say what's appropriate and what's not appropriate? It can mean two completely different things to two different people. So my advice is just to be careful what you're wearing in the office and, look at what other people are wearing, take inspiration from that.